Alright, I just wanted to show you how this works. This is the new Cricut Maker, and I loaded in the deep cut blade, which is what it told me to do, and I've got the felt loaded on my fabric mat. I'm just going to go ahead and click on continue here, hit go. We're going to see it go ahead and cut out the trees for this Christmas garland. Okay, and as you can see, it did recommend using the deep cut blade, but as you can see, that is not doing a good job. So I'm going to change it out to the fabric blade, which is what I had heard worked really well, and we're going to try that. Okay, so as you can see, I swapped out for the rotary blade. I am trying to make this Christmas tree really simple, quick garland, really inexpensive also. And so I've got the felt loaded on the sewing grip mat. We're going to hit to go ahead and see what happens with this rotary blade, which is what I had heard would cut the felt really well. But I went ahead with what Cricut Design Space recommended, which was the deep cut housing blade, or however they word it. So let's hope this one does better. Alright, so quite a bit of time has elapsed, and I think I am understanding why it suggested the deep cut blade, because with the angles of the trees, the rotary blade is having to do a lot of this up and down to make the cuts. But clearly, as you can see, the deep housing blade wasn't working. So, and this is definitely working. I peeled one up a little bit at the corner and can see that it is going to cut them. It's just a matter of time that it's going to take a while for it to cut them all out. So we'll show you that in just a second. Alright, so after quite a bit of time, it's all done, and you can see how great of a cut that makes, how easy it is to peel all of this off. Super easy. Much better than the other cut, even though it took a lot longer. So next step is just to sew them together and make that cute garland. You can see the rest of that on the blog at realcoke.com. In thinking about it a little bit more, I was wondering if it was the grip of the mat that wasn't working to use the deep cut blade, because it took about 15 minutes to cut one sheet using the rotary blade, which just felt like way too much time to me. But I tried the deep cut blade, and as you can see, that did not cut through, and it was gonna mess up completely. So the thing I've found that's working the best so far is just time and using the pink fabric grip mat and the rotary blade. When you're done, you're getting up with a whole mess of trees. You might be able to hear in the background, but the white ones are cutting right now. And then I'm going to take them to the sewing machine and sew them all together to make a really cute garland. Got some of the garland sewn, and you can see here I'm doing a red thread on the front side and a green thread on the back side, because I thought that would look cute, especially as you get to like the white tree that's right there on the machine right now. Which you can't see very well, sorry about that. I just wanted to show you what's working well here as far as sewing these, because it can be a little tricky to get the tiny little point into it and not have it kind of get stuck in the machine there. So what I'm doing that's working well is getting the needle up and then putting the tree in there just a little ways. Can you see how, it's kind of hard to film, but can you see how I've got the tip of the tree in there? I'm going to put it down, and I'm going to go ahead and sew through it, and it'll go through. But I found that if I start sewing right up here at the tip of the tree, it just kind of tends to get kind of stuck in there and not do very well. So if you try that trick, it should help you with getting it sewn pretty easily.